My name is Amirah Hall, and I am a psychic medium. I help people use their pain and turn it into power and manifest their desires, turn them into reality. And I'm a little different, actually. One of my clients pointed that out the other day, is that I'm not like every other psychic medium. Why? Because as a clairvoyant, I can see energy. So my specialty is clearing blocks and helping you identify where blocks are and how to create more of what you want in your life. And that's where I dovetail into the manifestation realm. I love helping people manifest what they want. I mean, we all want what we want, right? That's why we're here. In fact, I say this over and over. We are creators. We are created in the likeness and image of our creator, here to create. So our journey here in the body, as a spiritual being, having a human experience, we are here to manifest. Now, I talked about procrastination yesterday. So what I realize is that, and you may not know this, procrastination is a buzzword that's thrown out in the workplace or in self-help groups, self-development. But here's the deal. At the core of procrastination is energy. To simplify things and to not overanalyze it, because overanalyzing things and trying to figure everything out actually slows down the process, because we get in our head. I often say, get out of your head and into your heart. Coming back to procrastination, there's an energetic block that's interfering with your ability to have a thought. And literally, when your energy centers, when the second and the third chakra are connecting with the fifth chakra, your communication space, where you get to express it in the world, you have to have the feelings behind it. You may have heard that if you follow the law of attraction. And then the most important part is you've got to be able to take action. However, if you've got energy blocking you from taking action, you fall into the zone of procrastination, right? A lot of times, it's not even your inability to take action. There may be some deeper underlying issues. And one of the most common ones that I see with all my clients is, I'm not worthy. That is a key component. And a lot of times I'm working with very successful, accomplished individuals who have a great, impressive resume. However, they're secretly hiding this part of themselves that doesn't feel worthy of either the promotion or relationship of their dreams, or to create something on their own. I see that a lot. And I refer to that as your ability to have something. So if you're feeling less than confident, if you don't feel worthy of having something, then you can't have it, right? It's an energetic space that I define as having. And if you've signed up for my reset training, if you haven't, go ahead and click the link in the description, where you can get a gauge for yourself, get a point of reference of where you're at in a various aspect of your life, in your spirituality, in your social life, in your physical body, the well-being of it, maybe your financial aspect and your relationships. I look at a gauge from 0 to 100. I like to look at a needle. If you just close your eyes and envision, where am I at today from 0 to 100 to have what I want, to have my to-do list complete, to have the support, whatever it is that I want. And if my having this gauge and my needle isn't pretty close to 100, I'm going to move that sucker right up to 100%. How do we do that? Grounding. And I talked about grounding yesterday and use that in a tool that we just imagine something that we're procrastinating on, right? We just imagine a grounding cord. I like to envision a USB wire, or maybe it's considered a lightning rod, some way to discharge the energetic block, the resistance that's preventing you from having or manifesting what's in your heart. Now, I subscribe to the fact that God already knows what's in your heart. In fact, working with clients, I find that, gosh, Amirah, I forgot about that. Or, oh, I wanted to do that when I was a kid, but oh no, it wasn't practical. It didn't make enough money. Everybody in our family is a doctor or a lawyer. We fall into those programmings. So we've got to do whatever we can with energetic tools, because I can just close my eyes and see in my mind's eye that gauge. So I'm right at 98%. Where are you at? I'd love to hear from you where you're at today. Just check your gauge, and you can leave that in the comments section. I'd love to see that and help you out with how you can raise that up. Sometimes we ground it and the gauge doesn't move, or it moves just an inch. And I've got another tool to clean off that gauge. We want to maximize the space and clear unconscious energies. It might be somebody that's competing with you. It might be somebody that has good intentions, but their energy got stuck in your energy field. I often use the example, like you can compliment somebody on their hair and you don't realize that that energy stayed in their energy field. Living in the Middle East, I was very aware of how they use what they call the eye. It's that blue bead with, it looks like a darker color in the center, or you may have seen the eye of God or the eye of protection. They knew that, or they imagined that this was a symbol that would deflect any energy or attention coming to their pretty baby, right? People are very well aware of their influence of outside energies, and they use that tool. So that's one tool. I like to use a symbol on the edge of my energy field. Now, all of you empaths, you've got your energy field way out there. So that becomes a problem because procrastination shows up, or you feel less than worthy or low confidence because you haven't learned how to manage that energy field. That is really important in terms of developing or creating a path of success, and having some consistency is being able to manage and affect your energy field with a thought, or with some special tools. And that's what I teach you. I'm all about creating magic in our lives and having the things that we want. But we all have things like divorce, been there, done that. We have death, been there, done that. Some deaths in our lives, or people that leave our lives, it could be a friendship that ended. I know, talking to a lot of you, your friendships have changed radically over the last couple of years. And so some of us have changed so much that those friendships no longer are a match for us, whether it's a close relationship or a friendship, even siblings. So we're starting to see ourselves in different light. We're starting to honor our desires, what we truly want for ourselves and in this life. And all of that growth, all of that so-called spiritual awakening is empowering, but it's also deflating. And so our journey becomes clearing the energies that are not us. And so that our bright, beautiful, incredible, vibrant, magnetic light can be brighter, keep pulsing bigger and bigger, like a big and bold sun. That natural magnetic energy is what is then drawing to you what you want. So critical, getting grounded, learning how to apply the quantum tools that I teach, and using that havingness gauge to check in with yourself and keep raising it. Now, the next most important thing, and I believe I've talked about this maybe a few weeks back, is being able to receive. There again, the procrastination stops us from taking action, but this energy block of not allowing us to receive our worth, to receive what we desire. That's another critical energy that we have to work on and clear. Go ahead and click the link in the description, get your reset, and get a snapshot of where you're at today. And once we know where we're at, then we can take the steps to where we want to fulfill and what goals we want to achieve. So with that, have a magical day. I love seeing you here, and I'll be sending good vibes your way.